What's up, everybody? It's Kobe from Amor IT Solutions. Today we're on the road. We're going to Best Buy to pick up two 500 gigabyte SSD hard drives for a client's two desktop computers. One of the computers, it's got a NVMe drive in it, and that drive has had some issues. Basically won't boot into Windows, so we're going to swap that out. And there's another computer with the same hard drive. We're going to swap that out with the two SSD drives, and we will use our backup that we have on their server to restore the computer back to the way it was before it had any issues. So that's what we're doing for today. So once we get to Best Buy, we'll be back. Alright, we are in the parking lot of Best Buy. We got our hard drives, and also got an Osmo Pocket expansion kit for a recording device. So I was walking out here, sweet looking Ford Mustang Cobra, and take a look at that thing. All black, red calipers. Yeah, that thing is sweet. Okay, back to the client site. Pick up those hard drives for the customer. And once we're done shopping, we'll be back. Okay, so we arrived at the customer's location. It's behind me here. I'm going to take you guys inside and show you the network equipment that we set up for them, and some of the changes, the old changes, stuff that they got rid of, and the new equipment that we put in. See, pretty big lot. They've got a couple of buildings. All right, so here's the front counter, parts and service department. Come around here. We replaced all of their computers with Dell computers, Dell desktop computers. So you've got one here, another one here. This one is an existing one that the customer had. Here's another new one that we replaced. They just got a new Brother printer scanner, and this is one of their old PCs as well. Here's another one of the new PCs, and here is another one doing some work on there, switching out the hard drive to an SSD drive. And show you guys. This is the office, automatic lights. Another computer we replaced, and we've this one
and then they got a new laptop. We just got that in a couple days ago. So let me show you the network area. So if you saw in some of the old pictures and video, this here we put in, obviously. This is their old Dell PowerEdge T110 server that they were using. This is their phone system. We didn't have anything to do with that, although they are thinking about switching out to an IP phone system, and we will be helping them with that when they do decide to switch. Here's the rack that we put in. It is a 12U rack, starting from the top, Cat 6, 24 port patch panel. Then we've got the UniFi 48 port switch, PoE, another 24 port patch panel. Then we've got the Synology RS1219 Plus. This is what is storing all of their data. Basically, it's acting as a server, file server. All of the backups to the computers that I showed you, they all get backed up to here every night after closing. So I think it backs up around, I think it's at midnight. Then we have a cloud-based backup as well with SolarWinds. That backs up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Here we've got a CyberPower CPS-1215 RMS surge protector. Put this in so that if the customer came in, or if we came in as technicians, we came in and had to plug something in, we didn't have to go to the back, because there's ports on the back, and fiddle with plugging it in the back. It just makes it more accessible in the front. We've got a CyberPower battery backup. It is the OR700L CDR M1U. Yep, it's powering everything in the rack here. You know, power goes down, basically you've got this that will keep everything going. So obviously helps with surges of power, you know, protecting the equipment, but also will allow them to continue to work here in the office for a while. Hopefully before, you know, the battery runs out, the power comes back on. But untangled router, this is the firewall that is running their network, and a Charter Spectrum modem. So I like these little cables here. I can't remember the company that we go through, but they're very nice patch panel cables. These are 6-inch patch panel cables, and they work perfectly with a 48 port switch, and that's why we put the patch panel on top and bottom 24 port. So as you can see, you know, it easily is connected up, and you don't have a bunch of like super messy, you know, cables hanging all over the place and whatnot. I'll go and show you back here. This is where they do a lot of the maintenance for their boats and jet skis and whatnot. They told us that they needed to have wireless access back here in their garage area. So what we did is we put a UniFi access point up here that covers this whole area for these guys. So before we did this, they had really spotty wireless back in this area, so that's a big improvement for them. We may be putting another access point. They've got another room on the other side of the building here that I think is like their showroom. Show you what that looks like. But they got some Arctic Cat snowmobiles, some jet skis, pontoon boats. But we're thinking about you know, putting an access point somewhere up in here so that they have wireless access in this area if they need it. One of the other things that we talked to them about is connecting them to the internet to the building outside here. You know, that building over here, we're going to do a wireless bridge so that they have internet access over there. So we connect the two antennas together wirelessly, and we would be able to put a switch in there, put some access points so they'd have wireless access in there. That's for a future job. They also talked about us doing security cameras possibly. I don't know. I think it's going to be maybe in the next month or so. They might end up doing it in the spring next year. But yeah, we've been talking that over and some other projects that they're looking at. So anyways, I got to get back to work, working on this computer with this SSD drive and putting Windows on it. Probably be here for a few hours, probably dark by the time I get out of here. But yeah. We'll be back probably here in a couple hours and tell you how everything went. Alright, so we're finished up here. We switched out two of the desktop computers to SSD drives, and we cloned the drives over from the old drives to the new. And what else did I do? Yeah, that's about it. Tested the, actually reran the backups, local backups and the cloud backups, and tested them, and everything was fine. And now I'm going to get something to eat, because I pretty much haven't ate all day, and it is 5 p.m. Gonna go home, watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, TB12, go Tom Brady, and yeah, just relax for the rest of the night. We will see you guys on the next one.